Hey guys, welcome back to JNS Lifestyle. Welcome to another video. So today is Tuesday, October 11th. You guys probably won't see this video today. I'm not even sure when I'm going to upload this video, but I'm going to upload it after my OPK video that I have coming. So you should see that video first. And if you haven't, please go ahead and watch that video first and then come back to this video. So this video, as mentioned in the previous video of our OPK video, this video is about our miscarriage in October of 2021. October 2021 was a really, really rough year for me and my family. As many of you may know, I think I did a video about this before, but as many of you may know, I lost my brother in, I'm going to walk and talk because I have to clock out from lunch. But as many of you may know, I lost my second oldest brother on my mom's side back in December of 2017. And that was a really, I would say, rough time for me and my family. And it was such a rough time, just dealing with, any sort of loss is like a rough time, but dealing with a loss that close was even more intense, I would say. So January 2021 started out where I caught COVID. And it was a really, really rough time, but I am grateful that I didn't have a lot of the symptoms or as rough times as a lot of other people did. I just had like night sweats. I didn't really want to eat, and I was really, groggy, tired, and I had body aches. So I got through that, and I had an experience where I had to leave a job because for health reasons, I had to leave the job. I didn't want to. I really liked the job. I wasn't working from home anymore. I was working in general population, public, and I really, really loved the job. So I ended up having to leave the job because because of health reasons, as I mentioned. So I was having my cycle. My cycle would not go off. It wouldn't go off. And because it wouldn't go off, I did end up going to see my doctor. They prescribed me birth control that I was supposed to take for 12 weeks, but I did not take the birth control for the full 12 weeks. I did eventually stop taking it. And when I stopped taking the birth control, excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. So when I stopped taking the birth control, I did end up pregnant, right? So I got pregnant. Very, very, very exciting, right? Very exciting time. But I, set up my first appointment and everything. It was my first appointment. They could see a sac, but they couldn't see like basically the fetus or the embryo. And so my pregnancy ended in a miscarriage, and it was really devastating. A lot happened. I lost a lot of blood. I was very dehydrated. I had to have 2 units of like the big bag. I believe it's like saline. It's like water, they say, but it's supposed to get you hydrated or whatever. And then I also had to have 2 pints or 2 units of blood, basically. I had to have a blood transfusion. So because I lost so much blood And then when they checked me in the hospital, I also had to have a DNC because I hadn't passed everything naturally on everything hadn't passed on its own. So I was a little nervous about having a DNC because my doctor had already gave me that option before I started the process of the miscarriage. And I didn't choose that option because he did tell me that it could cause scarring, which could eventually in the future prevent you from, well, not prevent you from having kids, but it could make it harder for you to have kids, right? Or harder to get pregnant. So, um, those things happen. And like I said, it was a really, really rough journey. Um, I, I dealt with it pretty well, but around this time of year, because this is the month that I lost the baby in, it's a bit of a struggle. It is a little rough when you've been waiting so long and pretty much a lot of your life to have a child that you finally get pregnant and then you lose. Ooh, excuse me. It is, pretty rough journey to have something like that happen. So after that, December 15th of 2021, my grandmother passed away, which is my father's mother. And she's pretty much like the only grandmother that I have or had, um, including plus my godmother's mom, who has now passed away, and I will be attending that funeral next week. So, my other grandmother, or a woman that was like a grandmother to me, she has also passed away, and that funeral is next week. Um, so my grandmother, my father's mother, passed away December 15th, 2021. And then December 16th, 2021 was my brother's 5th year anniversary date, or an death anniversary, his anniversary date of his death, basically. Um, so last year, beginning was a little rocky, and then towards the end of the year was very, very rocky. Um, I didn't do anything for the holiday seasons last year. I didn't. I'm a cooker, and I do a lot of hosting for family and friends when the holidays come around. So last year I didn't do any of that. I didn't do anything for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then I just had did something for New Year's because my husband was like, "Hey, we didn't do anything the last 2 months. You got to do something this month." So I was like, "Okay." So, um, in the previous video, as y'all can see, I am currently in my uh, fertile week, right? Because I got my peak yesterday actually, and I tested today, and it's still pretty high. We did BD yesterday. We also BD'd on Sunday or Saturday night, and then we're gonna do it again today. And if it shows it's still high tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow too. Um, the goal is to who obviously conceive this month. If we conceive this month, the baby will be due sometime in July, which is my birth month, but the baby would be after my birth month because, um, after my zodiac, because I'm beginning of July. This baby will be due probably like mid or end of July, or who knows, beginning of August. We have a family trip in June, so I'm a little worried and stressed out about that because it's like, we got this trip we're planning. That means that I wouldn't have a baby shower. But um, my sister in law was like, "Well, no, we could do it there, and whoever wants to travel could travel down. Who can make it can make it. Who can't. It would just be one of those situations." And then hopefully, like other people would just buy things off the registry, and it'll just come to my house. Which my registry would be on like Amazon, um, possibly Walmart, possibly Target. But I'm super excited for this cycle. Like I was saying, I really, really, really feel like this could be our cycle, or this is our cycle, I want to say. We prayed about it. We trust and we believe God that He will come through for us and that He will allow us to become pregnant again, carry to full term, have a healthy, happy, and strong baby, and we will bring our baby home and raise our child. Um, and give our child back to God, right? Because He's who gave the child or children to us. So we are super excited about this cycle. I am hoping that anyone else that is currently in the same cycle with me, I am praying and sending you positive vibes and loads of baby dust, and sticky baby dust. And those that are not in the current cycle, but your cycle is coming up, I'm praying same thing for you, sending you loads and loads of baby dust, sending positive vibes and positive prayers to you all. I definitely hope that this is all our season, right? Whether you're having a 2022 baby for the end of the year or you're having a 2023 baby, right? But I am super, super grateful to God. Usually for cycles, I don't, I always fall off and I slack on like testing for OPKs and stuff, the ovulation test. So this cycle, I said I really wanted to this cycle and moving forward, even because if this cycle isn't our cycle, we're still gonna try. I really want to be more disciplined, more consistent with testing for with the ovulation test. So that's what I tried to do this cycle. I mentioned, as you will see in the previous video, I did skip a few days, and that was okay because I caught it right in time, right? So I'm super excited about that. We're at cycle day 17 right now. And then I believe my ovulation is supposed to be the 13th or the 14th. So my um, when I ovulate, it's supposed to be about the 13th or the 14th, which would technically be cycle day 19 or 20, but I think it's already happening. So my app could be just a little off, and that's okay. So we're going to make sure that we are trying for whatever days that we get where it's high, we're going to try. So I'm super excited about this, and I don't want to make this video too long, so I will catch you all in the next video. Definitely wanted to get this video out. If you have any more questions about the miscarriage or anything like that, I can definitely go into more details. I really, really, really have a story when it comes to that miscarriage, but to our miscarriage. But I wanted to keep this video kind of short and sweet. But if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask those questions in the comment section, and I will absolutely be doing a more extended video just solely about the miscarriage. But I kind of wanted to give you all a synopsis of what 2021 looked like and what 2022 has been looking like. We have been really, really blessed this year, and I'm super grateful and excited about it. But I love you all. Don't forget to love, live, laugh, and pray. You are blessed, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.